My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2, and this is part 2 of the clusterfuck that is. Alright? So I know you guys are thinking, why would you call this shit the clusterfuck that is? Alright, well, here in my city, Charlottesville, Virginia, we are in a clusterfuck state. Alright? We've got racial rallies over a statue. We got people doing really exceptionally dumb shit. And we got people who don't know right from wrong, but they're grown. If children get along because children don't see race, children are taught racism. Why can't adults do the same? Why can't we go sit in a classroom with 5 and 6 years old and watch how they interact with each other? My young niece gets on the bus with a young Mexican boy. They are good friends. One of my other nieces used to get on a bus with a young Mexican boy. They too are good friends. And why? Because we aren't going to teach them to be racist to Mexicans or to white people or to other black people, because that's not what we do. And as a family of multiculturalness, we don't have the right to be racist. But you assholes out here who raise your kids to be racist or are racist, living under the shadow of I'm not really a racist, but secretly I won't let your black ass son date my daughter because I don't want any mixed kids in our family. Okay, that's cool, but there's just one itty bitty teeny little problem with that. It's not your right to tell your daughter who she can and can't date or who she can and can't procreate with. But yet, we turn around and we raise our kids wrong. But when the kids are in school and they're doing their thing, kids don't see color. Kids' eyes are innocent with wonder and amazement, and we adults fuck them up. The school system fails them, we fail them, and we get this clusterfuck that is. And why is it a clusterfuck? Because instead of us trying to steer the children straight, we want to make them swerve and weave and do dumb shit. Fact is this: I ain't never met a racist child. Every child I see is a nice child until we teach them how to not be nice. I can go places with kids and watch them play. I'm a Black Ranger, but you're a white kid. That never comes out their mouth. I'm gonna be a Red Ranger, but you're a girl. You can't be the Red Ranger. Yes, she can. Yes, she can. So we don't empower our children. We want our little girls to be crybabies and soft, and we want our boys to be tough and not gay. And you know what? The simple fact of the matter is, you can't change who that child's meant to be. You can't. Because the Lord has a plan for everyone. Everyone. You, me, the whole goddamn universe. Now, the problem here in America, and specifically in my city of Charlottesville, Virginia, all of a sudden, once that statue issue came up, racist people have started popping out of the fucking woodwork. Problem? Clusterfuck. Before this statue issue came up, people were racist, but they weren't like out forward racist. They were like, secretly I don't like that nigger. Yeah, secretly I don't like that honky. Secretly I don't like that chink. Secretly I don't like that spick. Chinkly I don't like that gook. Alright, now I just said some exceptionally racist shit. I'm sorry. But those are the racist words that I grew up with. I have been somebody's fucking spick. I have been somebody's gook. I have been somebody's chief. I have been somebody's nigger. I have never been somebody's honky. But I've had someone once say, you have a honky for a mother. And that was way back in grade school at Berlin Moran, and that pissed me the fuck off. But the problem was, I didn't know what the fuck that word meant until I went home and got to watching the fucking Jeffersons. That's when I learned out what honky meant. Because George Jefferson would always call him Mr. Furley? No, that's Three's Company. Um, fuck. I don't remember the goddamn Irish guy's name, but he was always calling the Irish guy a fucking honky, and he was always calling Tom a fucking honky. And that there is how I learned what the hell a honky meant. It wasn't until years later when black people started calling white people cracker. Me being so stupid and as non-racist as possible, I had no idea what that shit was. I used to watch a show called White Shadows, and they used to call the people white bread or wheat bread or toast. Now, at 44 years old, because I'll be 44 in the next 3 months, I never knew that they were being racist. Never. Because I was stupid. As a kid, you thinking, oh, this motherfucker eat Wonder Bread. We black, we lucky we can afford Sunbeam. So, when I hear about wheat bread, I always thought wheat bread was nasty. Because we had to eat wheat bread one time because we was poor and wheat bread was cheaper. So we had to eat that shit. As wheat bread became more healthier, wheat bread has gotten more expensive than white bread. But then there was rye and all kinds of other bread coming out. Man, look, I was happy just to get a fucking piece of bread. I didn't give a fuck what color it was. When I got into the army, I never ate a salad a day in my life until I joined the army. Army, green. My bros in the army, green. I had Asian bros. I had Mexican bros, which is the same thing. I had black bros. I had white bros. And they're all out there fighting for us to sleep at night right fucking now. And everybody in my city wants to fight over a fucking piece of ceramic in the name of some parks. This town, veterans are homeless. Panhandlers are out here busting their ass because they can't get jobs. I don't want to be a panhandler. I'm a vet that needs a job and wants to work, and I can't deal with people very well. So I always look for jobs in the back where I don't have to really see or deal with people like talking about it. But we're all fighting over a statue. 2 statues. Why don't y'all sit back and think about that? Why don't y'all think about the vets that are homeless and amputees and barely making it? Why don't y'all think about the homeless people? Why don't y'all think about the shit that's really happening, that's really fucking people up on personal levels, instead of all of us being racist and fighting over a fucking statue in 2 parks? Here's an idea. How about we just tear the parks down and build homeless shelters so that everybody can just live there? Soup kitchens so that we can all eat there. Still a good looking park. Hell, put a tent around the statue. Reveal it. Charge people $10 to come see the statue. See how well that works out. I can almost guarantee you, nobody's gave Lee Park a second thought until this racist shit came out. Blacks and whites ate picnics in that fucking park. Never even looked at the statue. I've walked past that park 117 times and never even noticed the name of the damn thing. Never looked at it. Never paid attention to the damn statue. I've only been to the Jackson Park one time because I had to go to court, and the courthouse is like right fucking there. So I had to go and deal with that. But other than that, Robert E. Lee Park, Andrew Jackson Park, whoever the fuck they are, they're dead now. They're not hurting anyone. Those statues are not going to come to life in the middle of the night and have a war rally and jump down and start shooting at people. Oh yeah, well, I'm going to shoot all black people. I'm going to shoot all Native American people. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to go up here. Yeah, that way. I'm going to go up this way and go pray to the Sacagawea statue. Gets down in front of those 2 white dudes, snatch their guns, and come and protect me. Then I'm going to go all the way down to the other end where there's another Native American statue where Native Americans are standing sideways like this. Some of them are armed like this. And then there's some soldiers, which I also think is another Lewis and Clark statue. They're standing this way with their weapons, and there's a soldier on a horse. It's right across from one of them damn hotels and the mellow marshmallow thingy. Here's a tip. If we're going to do anything, how about we make all the statues look more friendly? Or, I know this goes against every principle that I've said so far, but this might actually be a good idea. How about you hire me and a couple other people who look Native American to be living statues and reenact right there. And at the middle of town, reenact. And then hire some asshat to be Lee and some asshat to be Jackson. And have all these statues. And let's have theater everywhere. Theater, theater, theater. See, I'm an actor. I'm not a great actor, but I'm an actor. And the way I see it, I need work. I can play a living statue of a Powhatan. Got my bow. I can look the part. Got the long hair. Might need some extensions. Maybe a relaxer. point I'm making is that we're fighting over something exceptionally small, and it's something that we should probably all like wash away and pray that somewhere along the line somebody will keep the peace. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. I'm sorry for the clusterfuck that I've just showed you guys. If I have offended you on any level, especially any racist level, a heartfelt apology does go to you. Whether you choose to believe it or not, it's up to you. Because I've always said that if a person is truly sorry, they would have never said what they said in the first place because they meant it on some level or another. So within that, I will leave you with, I really do apologize for anything racist that I said, because as a person of color, multicultural, of Cherokee, Indian, black, and white descent, I don't have the right to be a racist. Because my 3 races busted their ass to make this country. And no, I'm not going to quote Donald Trump with, we're going to make America great again. He stopped making America great again the second that he took and got rid of the protection order for the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. So within that, fuck him. Everybody else, love, peace, and hair grease. Be seeing you.